Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal drama as Queen Naomi and her family and Deji of Akure allegedly met with the Ooni of Ife in the royal mansion, where Queen Naomi showed zero emotions. I'm in love with another, she revealed that they said the Ooni of Ife almost slumped. What happened? As we are hearing, if the information we keep getting is the truth, they said that Queen Naomi had gone incommunicado for days now. Queen Naomi has not been able to, as in Ooni of Ife has not been able to reach Queen Naomi. And, few days ago, um, uh, uh, people were sent to Tadenikawo's school only to find out that she had withdrawn Tadenikawo from that school where they eventually agreed to enroll the child. Okay, school just resumed in Nigeria. That boy was supposed to be in school, but because of all the drama going on in the life of Olori Naomi, they said she went ahead and withdraw her child from that school out of fear that they might just go and pick the child from school. Now, from the time that she withdrew the child out of school, they said that she's gone incommunicado. Kabiyesi has gone to the royal mansion time and time again, Akure, everywhere. They've gone to her I think Ugandan or, yes, Ugandan friend who came from the US who is into ministry also, and her husband's place in Lekki. And they've gone everywhere in search of Olori Naomi, that Kabiyesi has not seen Olori Naomi, and Kabiyesi has been very, very worried, apprehensive. Like, to say worried is an understatement as to compare to what they say Ooni of Ife is feeling right now. So, if you have been following the trend of event, you do know Deji of Akure. Deji of Akure is a well-respected king that is right there in Akure. And Deji of Akure is almost like a daddy to Olori Naomi. Remember when Tadenikawo was born? It was Deji of Akure who announced the birth of Tadenikawo. And he was very happy and he was very proud that one of theirs, that their daughter, got married to the Ooni of Ife. And going by the trajectory of Queen Naomi is a very humble, a church girl, a beautiful, super intelligent girl, and all of that, okay? Akure people were very, very proud that, of course, their daughter is a queen in Ile-Ife until the unfortunate happenings, okay? And so now, with everything that has happened, they said Kabiyesi had to call on Deji of Akure and spoke to Deji of Akure to do something about getting him to talk to Olori Naomi. And of course, Deji of Akure had to talk to the family of Olori Naomi, especially the mother, because of course they have a relationship, they have a good relationship. And going by event, Deji of Akure is a very responsible man and respectable man. If he says a word, and that is what his word stands for. And so Deji of Akure went straight and said to Olori Naomi's mother that, look, you cannot tell me you don't know where Naomi is. I do know that you know where Naomi is. And Naomi is an adult. Naomi is not a baby. That you people should stop running her life as if she is a baby. She needs to come out and respond to her husband. If she does not want to be with a man, it's just a matter of telling the man she is not going to be with him. That's the king. That how long will she continue to hide? She needs to come out that I want you and Naomi, we need to sit down with the king. That's the Ooni of Ife, so we can talk, okay? And Olori Naomi's mother apparently was able to get to Olori Naomi and, they were able to revert back to Deji of Akure. And apparently Naomi is somewhere there in Lagos, okay? Yes, that's what it looks like. And so Ooni of Ife was going to be in Lagos and all of that. And Kabiyesi said, okay, since this is a family affair, that he was going to meet them at the royal mansion. And that was where they said they met. Olori Naomi's mother, Olori Naomi's uncle, Deji of Akure, and the senior daughter, Deji of Akure, senior daughter, Ooni of Ife, and some of his kingsmen. They said they met at the royal mansion, and they sat down. They needed to talk about it, and they said when Ooni sat down, when Naomi came in, Naomi quickly went down on her knee, went down to greet her husband like she would always do, respectfully and all of that. So they now started talking. They said it was Kabiyesi, of course. Kabiyesi had to address the situation, and Kabiyesi started explaining that, look, that it's unfortunate that things are happening the way it is happening. It's almost as if every time he tries to fix his problems, 100 million more come up. And like, he sometimes he asks why these things are happening to him. That he has made it very clear to Lorinami that he's not aware of the fact that Ebony was even pregnant in the first place. That everything he told Olorinami about Ebony's pregnancy was the truth. That yes, he had been informed about the fact that Ebony was pregnant, but he never took it serious because he thought that it was one of those gimmicks. The same thing that he has been thinking about the entire time. These are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. These are not first-hand information, no second-hand, or third-hand, or fourth. It's not even a 55th hand information. It's a very it's a speculation. So I want you to write that in bold letters in your consciousness so that you understand where we are coming from. Okay. So as long as we understand each other, it is fine. Okay. So the Sekabiesi started explaining, like, okay, that this is what and what and what and what and what and what. And Nami, of course, you do know that they don't talk when the king is talking. Nami was still on the ground, kneeling down. And kneeling down, it was Kabiesi who asked her to get up. And Nami got up and sat down. And Kabiesi started expressing his dissatisfaction over the way Naomi behaves, that every small thing Naomi will just go incommunicado. Naomi forgets that no matter what happens, he remains the father of Tadenikawa, and Naomi will just disappear. Naomi is not even willing to work on the relationship. That Naomi is not even willing to put on the work, as in work for the relationship to succeed. That Nami is acting as though he is not even worth keeping her. That what kind of a thing that he has got all of these women, they keep fighting for him. They fight for his attention, they fight for his love, they fight for everything for him. But he fights for Olorinami, but Olorinami never for once fights for him. That every small thing Naomi goes, every small thing Naomi goes, every small thing Naomi goes. That why is Naomi behaving like this? When is Naomi going to grow up? They say Naomi did not answer. So Deji of Akure as a father, when Ooni of Ife permitted him, they said he now spoke and said, look, in every marriage there are problems, but right now that he does not know what to say again, that when they called him into this situation, he said to himself that Naomi is no longer a child. It's up to Naomi to make the decision whether she wants to marry her husband, going by the circumstances of things or not. If Naomi wants to marry, fine. If Naomi does not want to marry, like he does not know what else to do again. And Kabiesi now said to Naomi that he was very sorry, that he loves Naomi, he wants Naomi. That there's this wrong narrative going on everywhere right now. People are thinking that he's after Naomi because of the covenant and all of that. That if he never loved Naomi, there's no way he would have made a covenant with Olorinami. He made a covenant with Olorinami because he is head over heels in love with Naomi. That Naomi is the one woman that he has always loved in his life, and he has never, ever, tried to hide it. That everybody who knows him knows that Naomi is the love of his life. He loves Naomi. But unfortunately, he is king. That tradition sometimes does not go well with love. That we see these things in stories, in books, and in dramas, okay? That tradition doesn't work well with love. That he has told Naomi to grow up and understand the situation of things and stop running up and down and all of that. That Naomi has put him through a lot. Look at the way he is looking and feeling. That for the last 1 week, he has not been able to eat and all of that and all of that. They said that Kabiesi was just talking, and Deji of Akure said, what does Naomi have anything to say? Omo, they said Naomi said she is in love with another. Hey! They said Kabiesi got up from his seat. And he said, what did Naomi say? That Naomi said she is in love with another. They say Kabiesi said Naomi is lying. That is because Naomi is angry. That he knows Naomi very well. That Naomi is not in love with anybody. Naomi is not Naomi. That's the way Naomi behaves, like a child and all of that. And they say that was how they went. But Kabiesi was beginning to shake. That they could see him visibly shaking and shaking and shaking. They said the drama was so much that Naomi showed zero emotion. Naomi did not act as if she wanted to come back. In fact, they said yeah, people who were there or how this message was related to outsiders was that this time around, it's like the lady is done and done and done and done. She doesn't want it anymore, that they have never seen her like this before. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.